Two crazy conversations. So one, talking to my cousin, gets a call mid conversation, and one of his Marine buddies killed themselves. You know what I'm saying? Right? So boom, boom, boom. We wrap it up. We do our talk or whatever, because my cousin be having these thoughts sometimes too. You feel me? And I'm the oldest out of, you know what I mean? So a lot of people come to me for, you know what I mean, wisdom or whatever, perspective and stuff. So after I get off of the horn with him, tell me why I reconnect with a childhood friend, like literally elementary, bro. He's in Texas, so we start talking, and he's going through a similar thought process. I say, Jesus Christ, I don't even, because psychologically and emotionally, I am good at what, but I'm still human too, you know what I'm saying? And even I'll be questioning, like, I didn't put in enough work, bro. I could check out today. Swear to God, I'll be thinking like that sometimes. So don't take everything I say to heart, people. I'm definitely crazy. But, you know, he's like, you know, because he knows some people that it's like the stars just align. You know what I'm saying? But from his perspective, it's like life is like hopscotch, right? And if you miss opportunities, you don't really know if you're going to get more, right? The opportunity to make it out of the matrix, to not die a slave, you know what I'm saying? And he's just like, you know, we didn't come up in our time back in elementary. Like, he would get kicked out of the crib, you know what I'm saying, for failing school. But you got to keep in mind, his mom didn't help. None of our parents did. But in his situation specifically, because our situation was definitely the same. But anyway, at 11 and 12, cuz had enough pride to where he wouldn't ask our parents, bro, to like stay at our house some nights. Like, it would just hurt him. As a kid, he understood this, right? And we understood it. So we would lie to our parents, hey, we going to Derek, you know, crib. He would lie to they kicked him out. So we would just lie to our parents, and then we'll find like an abandoned building or car to sleep in. Like, straight up, I can remember in the winter, bro, waking up like 10, 11, 12, bro, tears, snot, froze to our face. And what we would do is stay out, like me and my other cousin, we would stay out with him all night, and it'd get like 5 or 6 in the morning, and we knew it was safe to come home, and we could just say, yeah, we caught the bus back from his grandma crib or his auntie crib, whatever, right? Knowing we lying. We was protecting our homie, bro. Kids, bro. Like, ghetto crap. Because it's like, you know, you spaz out on the child that's failing school. We getting into fights. Sometimes we getting bullied and jumped. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why we not focused. And then you beat us up and then kick us out the house as kids. CPS should have been called on some of these people. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. But like, we're talking about the lack of discipline in football. You know what I'm saying? He used to box with me as a kid too. You know what I'm saying? But he was a little bit more in the streets at that time. I ended up getting in the streets a little bit later. But he ain't stay focused with the boxing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was just like he has to blame himself, because although the parent should instill the discipline, the parent should know that the child doesn't understand discipline, doesn't understand that you're going to fall in love with this later, right? And even if you don't, it's going to be better than what life will afford you if you choose a different path. You got the gift, you got the skill set. Maybe one day and even if you don't do this, you'll still have developed the habits and core principles to be successful in other endeavors, right? But we didn't get these core principles. We didn't get this. And acceptance, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of like going through not resenting himself, but like accepting things. You know what I'm saying? Accepting the fact that he missed some opportunities. Accepting the fact that, you know what I mean? You know, there could be a chance that, you know, he missed this window. Or a lot of us missed that window. But is that justification to give up on life? Is that a justification to not keep fighting? You know what I'm saying? Now, in terms of my cousin's situation with the Marine, bruh, a lot of us men be going through stuff. Y'all never really know what's in our head. I'm not looking for compassion. I know y'all have no souls. I want to talk to the people who have hearts, though. You never know what your people dealing with. Check on them. You never know what's going through a man's mind, bro. Check on them. They say knowledge is power. Knowledge is depression. Knowledge is anxiety. Knowledge is pain. Knowledge is suffering, dog. Life experience can be suffering, bro. You know what I mean? And not everybody has the patience and tolerance to just work a 9 to 5 and be living paycheck to paycheck. But simultaneously, not everybody want to sell dope and drugs and do crime. So what are you to do when you cannot get along with these people? But you refuse to be this type of person. You the man in the middle. You that woman in the middle. You a lost soul, bro. And that can be hard to walk through life with. It can be hard not to hate everybody. But it's not a justification to take your life, because at the end of the day, somebody could be watching you and you could be the only person getting through them. And if you hurt yourself, next couple of days, that same person that's been coming to you to hold on, you know what I'm saying? They can hurt themselves because you ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep fighting. You never know the value of your life. People not always going to tell you, hey, you changed my life, or that video you dropped, or that text you sent me, or, you know what I'm saying? People not always going to give you your flowers, but it ain't about acknowledgement and flowers. Like, people just, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not like they don't appreciate it. It's just sometimes maybe people just don't feel like you'll receive it. You know what I mean? Maybe the energy you putting out. But don't take yourself out of a world that could actually benefit from your life. Even if it's just one person, bro. Now, it ain't your fault that your parents didn't do better. I know I'll be clowning y'all, but I'm gonna be real right now. I'm gonna show some soul. It ain't your fault your parents failed or decided to sell drugs, didn't invest in you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't your fault that they didn't instill discipline. And you can take accountability for this, but you should not hate yourself. It is also simultaneously not your fault, but also your responsibility to do something about it. It sucks. It sucks. Will Smith said that, actually. It's not your fault if your dad's a drunk, right? But it's your responsibility to not be the same. It's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. And that is a hard pill to swallow. Because when I look at my friend, for example, I see the abuse he went through as a child, too much freedom, cast into the streets, right? Then you procreate, bills, you got some cases. Life is literally constructed to keep you as a slave. For some people, for sure. It's constructed to be hard to climb out. And in his situation specifically, where he knows people who have money, right? Like, you got to question, for him, you got to question why the stars align. But I say, it's okay to ask these questions. Like, how did this person get lucky, right? From informational purposes. You don't want to do these type of comparisons to the point that you feel down about yourself, to the point that you want to hurt yourself. You can't do that. You can. Is that the highest path? Is that really going to help you? You know what I mean? It's not. You can't question why other people didn't give you information or a hand up. You can be missing meals, homeless. In life, one of the things that I've learned, and I'm sure my bro has learned, is you don't expect anything from anyone. You could be a stand-up guy or girl. You can't actually expect that out of other people. You can give. But this is why you need to learn balance, because all that giving, you'll notice not everybody's giving back. Less than half. You know what I'm saying? So how do you maintain who you are in this world that's not like you? Get back to self. Meditate. Look at things in retrospect. Do the shadow work, right? Do the introspection. Exude, get out any gunk or any toxic thoughts that might be compelling you to do something that you can't take back. Life is stressful for some people. And my heart goes out to y'all, truly. Getting these calls back to back, though, it really... Because it sucks, but I actually understand. Asking, what is the point? What is the point? Once you realize that it doesn't matter who you are or what you do, none of this actually matters. You really will ask, what's the point?